Yo, we are back right here at BSideShow.net.
Hey, yo, shouts to Heavy, Third Eye District, and also Stay Illuminated in the chat. Real quick, wanted to shout them out.
What's up, baby? What's up?
And also, he just brought some new gear here to our store right here, the B-Side Shop, 130 Shoppers Lane in Covina. Make sure you guys check it out. I'm gonna probably get one of them crew necks, by the way, homie. So they got crew necks, hoodies, and some new shirts. So check it out.
Yours medium, right? It's medium.
Large stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
Fill it out.
I said, nah, I'm a large.
Fuck us medium.
Hey, I know where to fall back.
Fuck us medium. Oh yeah. Check the tags, homie. Check the tags. Hey, check it out, man. We wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the charity, because we're working closely with one as well, and it's for a reason. Like, it took me a while to finally get it in my head. We got to help our own communities out first, because if we're relying on the government or anybody else, you're gonna be waiting a long ass time. So we got to help our own when we're in that position. And I finally learned it. But anyways, there's one even closer to your heart that has a real reason for you being making this charity. Can you talk about it?
I mean, about it's probably a year now. I created the Baca Foundation named after my mother who passed away, rest in peace, about 7 years now. And I grew up in group homes. I grew up in, I was homeless when I was 17. I grew up in group homes, back and forth to foster homes. I hated it. I felt like nobody cared. So the Baca Foundation helps out single moms and children in group homes, That's what it's all about, man.
That's right, man. And how does it work, man? What does it entail for people to kind of get involved and help? And what do you do specifically?
I mean, what it all started off with, I would just go to the group home once a week, Friday night or Saturday morning. I would just spend time with them. I would bring a little bit of, what I'm saying? I would bring pizza over. I would bring ice cream or just a little something, And then it developed that they're like, yo, can you take us to the park and play ball? So I was like, yeah, we would go play basketball, whatever. And I've been doing it for about a year now, and I finally got kids that are starting to open up, and they're starting to see that somebody cares for them. Because when I was in the group home, I felt nobody cared for me, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to ever have them feel like that. And it's cool because I can tell about my stories about, like, yo, I was hosting a show with 800 people last night, you know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, that's dope. And I'm like, yeah, man, I used to be where you're at, you know what I'm saying? If I could do it, you sure as hell could do it, because you're a lot smarter than me. So it gives them hope, you know what I'm saying? It gives them something to look forward to, you know what I'm saying? We kick it, they opened up, and we're going to start doing shows specifically for the Baca Foundation, where 100% of that profit goes to group homes in Pacoima mostly, and single moms in Pacoima. We're going to buy them Xbox, basketballs. We're going to buy them cool stuff that they enjoy that the other kids have that have a two-parent household that they might not have, We're going to, we hook them up with greedy clothing. We always look for new sponsors to shoot a couple of t-shirts down or a couple of sweaters, you know what I'm saying, just to have them decked out, because kids in the group home, they, you know what I'm saying, let's be realistic about it, they go into school bummy, and it shouldn't be that way, you feel me? It shouldn't be that way.
Hey, and that's dope. You got to start with home plate first, man, because that's what you were affected by being in that place, in that environment, and in the same situation. And I was gonna say that kids do look for role models, and all role models are good, but the thing is, especially they could latch on when you've been where they've been, where they're at now.
Yeah,
so
man,
I'm saying you could relate to them.
Exactly. So you have a guy that came from a two-parent household, and he comes and tries to say, hey, keep your head up, things are gonna be okay. But like, yo,
I'm gonna go back to my mansion.
Exactly. They looking at like, you don't know what's going on, you don't know about that struggle. But I tell these kids, I'm like, yo, I was right there. You know what I'm saying? I went to 5 group homes between the age of 3 and 8. I was in 2 different foster homes that I hated. You know what I'm saying? And then my mom was able to, have me back in custody for a while. And, I want to show them that people care. And the fact that I'm doing hip-hop shows that they love, the fact that I'm doing me, they finally, it's scary that I'm a role model. That's the scariest thing. Yeah. I never thought I'd be a role model, but it's cool.
I tripped out on that. I forgot where I was, and I was like, oh, shit. Now I got a whole nother responsibility now.
So I'm real conscious about what I put on social media. I'm real conscious of what I do in pictures, because I don't ever want to get back to these kids and make them think it's okay to have, I don't like taking pictures with drinks in my hand. I don't like, I never flip off the camera or anything like that, because I don't want to get back to those kids and make them think it's okay, because all that work I've been doing for the last 6 months to a year, it just goes down the drain.
You go into go to visit them, and they're like, hey, Baca.
Yeah, exactly, man. And the biggest thing is just trying to keep them out of gangs, you know what I'm saying? Like, why not join a gang where I could make some cash selling drugs, or I could, I have a family, because if you join that gang, you ain't going to get here, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to be able to afford this car, afford this house, and have peace of mind without looking over your back, you know what I'm saying? unfortunately, all of us pretty much, we come from communities that people die on a daily basis. People don't care if they live or die, if they die. So the fact that you have to break that mindset in these kids is the toughest thing of all.
That's real shit right there. Like I started remembering.
They're starting to flashbacks.
Yeah, we've all done stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I made some awful decisions in my life. You know what I'm saying? I never went to school. I moved packs. Up and down Van Nuys Boulevard. Nothing major, but I was in that lifestyle. So I don't want him to go through that. If you could do better than me, then imagine where you'll be at my age. You know what I'm saying? So, we breaking it down little by little, taking,
Yeah,
I'd probably be the worst role model and shit, man.
Oh, you're just a bad person, So
I gotta be like, come on, guys, we're going to my pad, and I go, you know what, man? Like, hey, why don't you go ahead and cook? Hey, you cut the grass, man. Well, here's a 12-pack. Come on, it's cool.
But you're not allowed to be around kids though. Number one, so that would be strange.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. It's true, man. That restraining order, it's gonna expire soon. So
he gives them motivation that one day they can grow a mustache just like that. Hey, check it out, man. Can you run down the calendar real quick, man?
Yo, man. This Thursday we have Soulja Boy at Elevate Theater. I'll be hosting that. Friday night, I'm going to be out supporting Urban Underground. We got Crooked Eye. Saturday night, I'm going to be hosting Ryan Leslie, and we have Full Crack going down as well. Hosted by Salvi Mami, Michael Millions, Greedy Clover Percents. Next month, we have DJ Premier. We have Audio Push. We're doing big things, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a simple kid from Pacoima, California,
That's right, man.
I'm sorry, I'm a good-looking kid from Pacoima,
California. I remember we had this discussion, Doug. I want to argue with him, Doug. I'm gonna let him think what he wants. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just trying to press the cause here. I didn't do any of that shit.
Let's take a selfie with all of us right now. Hey, we'll be right. Hey, before we go into the next video, any shout-outs you guys want to make, man? I want to thank the Formula for coming through too and kicking it. But you guys do a lot of work together, so it only makes sense. But go ahead, man.
Just shout out to the homies, man. Shout out to Razor. Shout out to Rick's Rumble, DJ Starchild, Jason C. Just Mac the Shark, all my homies. You know what I'm saying, that I do music with and I produce for, man. Just
Rick's Rumble. We hosted the M4 release party, and Rick's Rumble went in there and opened it up and just hey man, he tore it up, dog.
Man, that's my brother right there.
Yeah, he did his thing.
Amazing. So yeah, shout out to him, man. Shout out to the whole clique, the crew, and everything. So yeah.
Rick's Rumble's dope. I just want to add that. Rick's Rumble and Boxster, Still Life Nation, they're gonna be performing in arenas one day. Remember I said it first. Rick's Rumble is unbelievable. I feel like he gets props, but he's still so underrated. You know what I'm saying? I feel the same way about XP and Ward. XP just got back from Switzerland, but man, that dude's dope.
And XP, and the thing with both of them too, man, just cool ass humble dudes, man. You know what I'm saying?
And so that's how they get you in by being cool. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh yeah, this dude's dope. Let me hear his music, and then they just blow your mind away. You know what I'm saying? They blow your mind away. So just shout out to them, man.
Sometimes it's like, yeah, that dude's cool, man, and then they bust the songs and go, yeah, that dude's cool. Still the homie. He's still the homie.
Yeah, he's still a good guy. You know what I'm saying?
He's a good guy.
Hey, there's an oversaturation in hip hop, man. It's tough nowadays, but it's all good. We're gonna get through it.
That's right, man. Any shout outs you want to make? And the website real quick, man. Let everybody know, man.
YoungBaca.com, man. YoungBaca.com. You find out everything I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Check out all the battles I'm watching, the music videos I'm watching, where I'm gonna be that day. We trying to do it. YoungBaca.com, GreedyClover.com, KingDeDot.com, BLEmedia.com, AnnaBacaFoundation.com. I go on for days, but
all the .coms. He took every .com.
BSideshow.net. Tell B-Side Show that you want a Young Baca show on the station. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah. There it comes. Hey. Stay tuned.
That's called marketing right there.
Stay tuned for further details. Hey, check it out, man. We'll be right back after this video with our next guest, man. It's the B-Side.
Young.
Baca.
Youngest.